In today's video, we're going to cover how much I was able to make dropshipping last year on Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, I kind of hate creating videos like this with like the profit reports. They feel kind of cringy, and so that's why I stopped doing the monthly updates. But I figured I would do one for last year's profit just as a whole because it gives me some credibility. That way you know I know what I'm talking about in other videos, and you might be interested in watching those as well. Also, I'm not special. Obviously, it's going to differ person to person, but there's no reason that you can't get results similar to this or even better if you put the work in, because dropshipping on Marketplace is still a very hot opportunity. Also, I didn't really start until about June or July seriously. I officially started back in April when I started doing my first monthly profit reports, but I was kind of testing the waters. I didn't jump full into it, and I was kind of learning dropshipping. I had never dropshipped before up until that point. I had resold, so I had a lot of e-commerce experience, but I never officially dropshipped. So I was learning the software, I was learning product research, I was learning, the best practices and what actually worked. So the profit is really from about 6 to 7 months from the tail end of last year. These numbers specifically are just across a few different personal Facebook marketplaces. This does not include shops, which obviously is another great opportunity. This does not include Amazon. This does not include any other marketplace that I talk about. This is solely personal Facebook Marketplace accounts because that's the easiest for anybody to get started with. All right, so the total revenue from last year, from that 6 to 7 month span that we were talking about, again, it's not the entire year, it's just the last like 6 to 7 months or so. Total revenue pulled in across several different personal Facebook Marketplace profiles was $169,690.35. The total cost of goods, meaning like what I spent on products, was $123,030.07, and the total profit there was $46,578.92 for an average profit margin of 38% across all that. So that's what, the business brought in across, I think it was 3 different personal marketplace profiles, but I only really primarily use 2 of them. The other one gets a sale or 2 every once in a while, but I just kind of use it as a backup in case the other 2 go down. And the majority of those numbers obviously happened towards the tail end of that as Q4 started to pick up. Now, my worst month in there was looks like right around when I started, which was about almost 2,400, profit. Cost of goods in that month was a little bit over $8,000. Revenue brought in was about $10,500. The best month there was almost 10,000, literally I think it's 20 bucks under $10,000 profit wise. The revenue for that month was almost $36,000, and the cost of goods was $25,627.44. So those are the numbers for last year, dropshipping on personal Facebook Marketplace. Those are numbers that, you can expect to make. Now, obviously, everybody's situation is different, and you shouldn't just be solely using personal Facebook Marketplace, which is what this is about. You should also be dropshipping on shops, right? But if you can't set up a shop right now, there's no reason that you can't do good numbers on a personal Facebook Marketplace. This is only for about 6 to 7 months, and if you extrapolate that over the entire year, there's no reason that you can't make 6 figures dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace personal profiles solely. Now, if you add shops to that, if you add Amazon to that, which is another opportunity, if you add something like eBay to that, or Mercari, or Poshmark, or Etsy, or any of these other platforms that I talk about, you can really scale this dropshipping business, and there's an immense opportunity out there in dropshipping still here in 2022.